Hi beautiful people, I'm so glad you're back to my channel. Today we're going to work on our balance. For a person standing on 2 feet in a normal position, the center of gravity would be in the abdominal region. In the male body, it is located a little bit higher. First, I'll tell you the basic, how to stand like in ballet to get a balance, and then I will share with you a few tips to get more confident balance. So let's start and have a great day then. Let's just stand into third position, heels together and toes turned out. Now try to lift one leg and see where your hips are. The hips should be squared most of the time. Square means straight ahead and even sort of like headlights on the car. They need to both be facing in the same direction and one should not be higher than the other. And how we can check hip square? Just simply sit on plie and lift one leg into passe. Keep your foot flexed, cause it's a little easier to feel hip square. And now let's do passe with pointed foot. And now you can check your hip square. Awesome! Let's stand in the first position. First, think about squeezing your gluteus minimus under your butt and lifting up and out of your hips. Legs are turned out at the hip joints, but be careful, don't go that way. No, just squeeze under butt. And pelvic bone held is level and square as I mentioned before. Good. And pull your stomach upward. Now close a little your ribs like you want to tie them in a bow so they won't protrude. Good, next one. Try to avoid deflection in the lower back. Don't put your butt out, don't go back with your shoulders. Now imagine that I put both fingers under your blades and lift your upper back up. Then imagine your head going straight up like someone pulling up your vertex. Push your shoulders a little down, open your chest. Keep your head straightened. And that's our vertical axis. Kind of basic for the balance. Now let's move to a balance tips. Now you're well informed with basics and now we can go on releve in the same position. If you have any questions, please write down the comments below. And here we go. Besides the information that I mentioned before, tip number 1 for your feet. Put more of your weight between first big toe and second toe, not on the little toe, not on the first toe, exactly where I'm showing. Then lift up your heel, that your Achilles, you can feel like Achilles is tense. If you don't really feel this tense, I'll show you very quickly one exercise. Sit on the floor and put demi-points on the wall. Now push to the wall with your toes and unbend your knees. Good. Now push both your knees on the floor so that you can lift both heels up for like 5 seconds and then rest, and then again 5 seconds and rest. You should feel like your Achilles tense. Good, now let's get the same feeling while we're standing on releve into first position. And just one more added information that your first position should be right in front of your belly button. Good, now let's just stand on releve into first position just to feel your strong muscles. Awesome, let's move forward. Let's talk about the solar plexus. This is like a top secret. You should feel like you standing a little bit like above. and at the same time like someone's pulling you up, not front. Now let's take a balance into passe. First, put both your hips on one leg and most of your weight on your toes, as I mentioned before. High releve turned out leg, passe leg draws immediately, toe lightly connected to knee and knee actively pressed out from the hip. And don't sit on your hip. I bet you've heard this several times at least. That means that your working leg, the one in the passe, shouldn't be resting heavily on your standing leg, and your standing leg under butt muscle should be squeezed and pulled up. Engage all the muscles that I mentioned before in this video, and now straight up even more so you can see the difference even on the video, and let me know how does it feel. And that's it. I hope it was helpful and would be very useful. Try to do that, and please write down comments below if you have any questions, and have a great day.